Welcome, I'm Michelle, your host. I have a fantastic grapevine wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make a beautiful grapevine wreath. Now this wreath would be perfect as a gift or hanging in your home for everyday decor. Let me show you how to make it. For today's project, you're going to need a grapevine wreath. Now this is one of the smaller wreaths that you can pick up at Walmart. It is 12 inches. This was less than $5. Now when you do get them, they do kind of come in a little bit of a rough shape, so you do need to clean it up before you get started. And you can just see I have some bits and pieces that are sticking out. I just go through and kind of trim those up. I don't want anything sticking out too far. If it's a real long piece, I will just go back and try to tuck it back into the wreath. Once you're done cleaning up your wreath, take a look at its shape and decide how you want to decorate. Now this one has kind of an egg shape, so this end is a little bit smaller than this end. And see, I like this positioning, but this positioning doesn't look right to me. Even if I put like all the florals here, it still wouldn't look right with the shape. So you do want to pay attention to the shape of your grapevine wreath. These will come several different shapes, so when you're there in the store, just kind of go through them and find one that you like. I have my Bonder glue skillet over here heating up. I'm going to be using that today to attach my florals. Now this is the main stem that I'm using for the florals on the wreath today, and I picked this up at Walmart. Now right now Walmart has a ton of these really beautiful large bouquets of flowers. They are $3.98, and you get a good like 7 to 9 stems of blooms on there. This one is their Peony and Hydrangea mix. And I really like the colors. They're bright and cheery. They also have some pansies in there. So these are the main florals that I'm going to be using. Now to help fill that in, I have one stem of this plastic foliage that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And this actually is pretty nice too. It's got 6 stems, so that's 3 per side. I really like that, and I thought that would be a good filler for this bouquet. I like the lighter and darker greenery. And then if I need a little bit more floral, I pulled out a stem of pansies. These I did get from Dollar Tree, as well as the greenery. And then I want to add just a little bit of baby's breath. I'm going to be using 2 stems, and these I picked up at Amazon, and you can find them in my Amazon associate shop under Florals and Greenery. So I'm just going to go in, I'm going to prep everything, push my greenery up, trim everything into individual stems. And same thing with this, I want to push my florals up. I want to make sure when I use these that I clump them close together and get full benefit of all the greenery. I have all my florals and greenery are prepared, and on my wreath I'm going to put my florals here on the bottom. They're going to come up just a little bit, but it's really going to fill in the bottom, and then you'll be able to see the top of the grapevine. I think that's going to be really pretty, and I'm going to start in the center and build my way out. I'm going to start with one of these. Has the little pansies on it. This came off of the main bouquet. I want it to come up in the back but also come forward so that you can see the greenery and your blooms. Then I'm going to place one of the really pretty large blooms here, the peony, right in the front below it, and I'm going to come down a little lower. Now I'm working on my silicone mat. I also picked this up at Bonder. This is great because if any of the hot glue drips through onto the mat, once it cools, I can just peel it off and it'll be nice and clean, and I don't have to worry about anything sticking to my desk. Next I'm going to go with some of the hydrangeas. And I pushed everything up and then I bent it because I want my florals and greenery to stand up. And then this area is what I'm going to use to help feed underneath. I'm just going to play with my placement for a little bit. I want to see, how close do I want it? Do I want them really close? Do I want to give a little space? I want them relatively close, but I don't want to cram them. And now I have two more pieces of this one that has the pansies. All of the flowers that I'm placing so far came out of the single bunch. And I like this one. The only thing is I need to make sure that my blooms are going to come up. The greenery should be kind of in the back. And my blooms should be coming up. If you're enjoying today's content, make sure to subscribe. And when the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do upload new content to my channel every week. Now I have all the blooms for my original stem placed. Now I'm going to go in and fill in with the one stem of greenery. I have 6 pieces, so I just want to place it evenly throughout the wreath. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. This list will not only tell you how much you're going to need, it will also let you know where I purchased the materials. The last thing I'm going to add here are my baby's breath, and I'm just going to go through and add them throughout wherever I need to fill in a little bit and do my final adjusting on my florals. I have all of my florals, my greenery, and my baby's breath in. I'm really happy. I love the mix of colors. Now the last thing I want to do is add a bow, and I'm just going to put a simple bow up here at the top. This is the ribbon that I've chosen. I think it's so pretty and I love the colors. It really hits that beautiful pink in those peonies. I did pick this up from craftoutlet.com. I will insert a photo of the item number. And I made just a basic 4-loop bow. All the loops are the same length. Whenever you make a bow and all the loops are the same length, you're going to get a very round bow. And then I just trimmed my tail slightly longer than the loops and dovetailed them. And then I'm going to use my pipe cleaners here to attach it to my wreath. And I want it slightly off center. I don't want it right at the top in the middle. I just want it slightly off center. And there you go. We are all done. I am so happy with the end result. Look at how bright and cheery that beautiful bow is. And I think the colors are perfect. It really makes the peonies stand out. Now this is such a beautiful wreath. You can put this up in your home all year long. This would also make a beautiful Mother's Day gift. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, show some love in the comments, and share it with anyone that might enjoy my content. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. You have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.